An American fraudster who fled Canberra more than a decade ago has finally been sentenced for his crimes. Peter Daniels Clarke stole millions of dollars from his investors during the 1990s. He was finally found last year hiding out in Europe, and today he was sentenced to 12 years behind bars. Vivian Nunes reports.
After more than a decade on the run, justice has finally caught up with Peter Daniels Clarke. The 52-year-old American fled the country in 2000 on the eve of his sentencing for fraud. Last year, Interpol arrested Clarke in Germany and he was extradited to Australia. Today, Justice John Gallop came out of retirement to finish what he'd started. He sentenced Clarke to 12 years imprisonment with a 7-year non-parole period.
After giving due consideration to this case, the only possible sentence that can be imposed is one of imprisonment.
As director of the Canberra branch of the Burnsville Trustee Company, Clarke misappropriated $4.5 million. In the early 1990s, he dipped into his clients' trust accounts to fund a string of risky business deals, including buying 2 aircraft and leasing them to an Argentinian airline. As the plans failed and the debts grew, the Harvard dropout stole more money to cover his tracks. ASIC spent years investigating Clarke, and in 1997 he was arrested in New York. He later pleaded guilty to 5 corporate law charges, but then used a raft of delaying tactics, even taking the matter to the High Court, before eventually absconding.
I can only seek forgiveness from God, as I have no money to pay any more money back to the victims of my crime. My career in business is over and my reputation is destroyed.
Little comfort for his investors who lost millions. Vivian Nunes, ABC News, Canberra.